If your birthday just passed and the man that you allow to regularly enter your body did not buy you what you wanted, get you what you wanted, take you where you wanted, do what you wanted, please leave. What are you doing? You're wasting your own time. Go find better.
So that's what you wearing? What you want outside? Look like a hoe? You gonna be a hoe for your birthday? Happy birthday, Shaw.
That's it? That's how you have to say?
I'm just saying, you act like this your first birthday ever, bro. Then you don't have more birthdays.
Hey.
Shit, how long you been here before? Shit, I was gonna go all out for your birthday, but shit. Like
You do this shit every year, Devontae.
Shit, I'll try again next year.
So are you coming to dinner or not? I need to know. I'm making reservations.
Bro, I don't know if I'm gonna be at dinner. I don't know if I can make it.
You're not even doing shit.
I'll let you know. God damn, bro. You really tapping my shit.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about birthdays, okay? I know I'm late for some, but I'm early and on time for others. Everybody has dated someone, and around the time your birthday comes, either they're not doing what they're supposed to do, your expectations are not met regardless of how high or low they are, and sometimes these men just be playing games. So let's get into some TikTok takes, because after hearing a lot of things from the girlies, I'm seeing a lot of similarities. So let's get into it.
Men will really go out of their way to disappoint you in the most out-of-pocket ways. Right before my birthday, a man that I was talking to messaged me and asked if he could send me flowers for my birthday. And at first I'm like, oh my gosh, no, thank you so much. That's so sweet. You totally don't have to do that. And he's like, no, please, I would really love to do this for you. And we went back and forth. He just wanted delivery instructions for the flowers. So finally I gave it to him. And I was like, that's so nice. My birthday comes, the flowers do not. And I wasn't going to say anything, but because he made such a thing of it, unprompted, I was like, hey, the flowers never came. He goes, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. And that's it. That's the story. For what?
Okay, y'all, so you're dating someone and your birthday came around. This person decided to completely either ghost you, not reach out to you at all, or planned you the most basic, regular, whack birthday that you've ever had in your life. Here are 3 things that you can do to get this person to understand the importance of your birthday and to ensure that you have a great birthday the next year.
So yes, a lot of narcissists and toxic people will ruin your birthday, but they don't just wait till your birthday to ruin it. A lot of them will do it the day before your birthday or the week before. I got tagged this on Instagram. It says, my birthday is 7/11. He started to pick a fight with me the day before. The day before your birthday, they start arguments out of nowhere, fussing and fighting out of nowhere for seemingly no reason. They find something little and make it something big. They magnify a minor issue and make it a major issue. And they use these arguments to leave the house, to fuss and fight with you, and to give you themselves a reason not to buy you a gift. I didn't buy you a gift because you weren't acting right, because we were arguing that day. And some of them will break up with you before the day before your birthday, or on your birthday. Happy birthday, you're single. And this says he kept tormenting me the rest of the day. I ended up sleeping on that couch in the garage, like she's sitting right here. So if you've been in a toxic relationship and you haven't had a good birthday in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you won't have a good birthday. But I will say this, not all narcissistic people will ruin your birthdays. Some of them, y'all, will go above and beyond for your birthday because they expect something in return. So just stay wary. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks.
Okay, I know not all the girlies are abreast of this, but I've done my research. Let me just give you an overall summary. Men do not like women. A lot of these men do not like women, right? And they've been making it more and more apparent. The way that he treats you in general shows how he feels about you. So on your birthday, on your graduation day, on anything that's of importance to you, for them to make it about them or take your mind out of celebration mode to be worried about them, it's a manipulation tactic. It's a manipulation tactic. I've had several girlfriends that I've experienced. Partners have had them crying on their birthdays. And it's so common, it's regular. Like everyone has seen somebody who has let another person ruin their birthday. And unfortunately, a lot of times it's their partners. Pulling moves like this is one of the signs that you're dealing with a narcissistic person. Okay, I'm not a doctor. I do have a psychology degree and I do have a lot of dating experience and just being around people in general. But this is one of the red flags that you're dealing with a narcissist. And speaking of a doctor, let's see what Dr. Jasmine Chanel got to say about it.
Narcissists ruin birthdays. Depending on the stage of where you're at in your relationship with the narcissist, he will choose to mess up your birthday deliberately. Now, if it's the very beginning and you're dating and the narcissist is trying to win you over, he will love bomb you and possibly buy you gifts and take you out. But that's all a ploy to lock you down. And then he's going to cut back on treating you special. Narcissists cannot stand to see people celebrating or being happy because the attention is not on them, especially your birthday. Your birthday is your day of celebration, the day that the good Lord brought you into this earth, and the narcissist is jealous. So they will deliberately do things to hurt you right before your birthday or on your birthday, or they won't even acknowledge your birthday. They want you to be miserable like they are.
A narcissist will ruin every single birthday that you have and every other significant event that you have in your life. So I'm going to tell you a quick little story time about how a narcissist tried to ruin my last birthday, and that's actually why I left them 4 days after my birthday. Now, I've shared a little bit before about like how narcissistic abuse is like the Chinese drip torture method, because they abuse you in all of these sneaky little ways that don't come across as abuse, and to people on the outside they don't really understand how those things can be abuse, but it's because they do these things on purpose to hurt you. So I'll tell you, my birthday was kind of really just like a test to confirm what I had been learning was true, and it was. But he came in the door with the most hideous bouquet of flowers that I have ever seen, with colors that he knew I hated, from a place that he had never bought me flowers from before. And I'll remind you, previously, like, he had a dedicated florist that he would get flowers for me from on any other event, because she would design them exactly how I liked. Now tell me why on my birthday he wouldn't go get them from there. Because he's a narcissist. So when he walked in the door, he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, they're not really that good, blah blah blah." The florist was a 10-minute drive away from where we lived. I was like, So when he walked in the door, I knew what he was doing, and I said, he's like, "Do you like them?" And I said, "No." And then he was like, acting as if that was a shock to him. He knew I wouldn't like them. He was doing it on purpose. Previously, he would message ex-girlfriends on my birthday because we would share the same birthday, coincidentally. Anyway, while I was outside upset, trying to collect myself, he ignored me. He sat down and decided to pray instead. When I walked back inside, I decided to grab my keys and go for a drive to the florist that I knew. And I bought myself a $70 bouquet of flowers from the florist that I like. And it was gorgeous. There were so many there. I thought he could have just driven here and got me the flowers like he usually does, but he didn't. Then my family came over. I had a cousin that came over during the day, like on my way back. And when I came back in the house, he didn't realize that I had my cousin with me. And he gave me the most evil death stare of me walking in the door because I had bought myself flowers. And he did not like that because I didn't let what he had done upset me. I went and fixed the problem myself. So instead of putting his flowers in the vase that I had, I put my flowers in the vase that I had. And he was just giving me the coldest evil eyes from across the lounge room. And then he left in his supercar, went for a drive, God knows where, probably to cheat on me.
Okay, her boyfriend tried to ruin her birthday with doing little subtle things like she was saying. So there was no major thing that he did wrong to the outside world that we would be like, "Oh, like, yeah, he was doing that on purpose." But something that she said that I liked was the Chinese torture method, whatever she called it, the slow drip method. They do little things that nitpick at you until it just becomes too much. It all adds up. So that made me go down a little rabbit hole to like look into what that actual Chinese torture method is. And I'm going to show a clip just to kind of explain. But this is exactly what the narcissist does in general, but especially on your birthday. It's going to be a slow drip effect. So if you're trying to tell somebody what he did wrong, you probably can't even explain all of it. They probably can't even get the grasp of it because psychologically, you've been compromised.
Chinese water torture, also known as the dripping machine, is recognized for its psychological impact rather than physical harm. It's a form of torture that consists of a continuous and methodical dripping of water onto a person's forehead or other sensitive areas. The intent behind this method is to create a profound sense of apprehension, distress, and mental decline in the individual. This technique employs the unpredictability of the water droplets' timing to amplify the victim's anxiety. The irregular pattern prevents the person from getting accustomed to the sensation, which can be quite disconcerting. The anticipation of each drop can disrupt the individual's concentration and prevent rest, leading to extreme stress and mental fatigue. Used over prolonged periods, this method could lead to serious and enduring psychological effects. Some describe the drip sensation as evolving over time from an innocuous cold touch to what feels like a relentless pounding, as if the water drops turn into blows from a hammer against the skin.
So let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. To me, this sounds like a form of PTSD from breadcrumbing and possible like conditioning that a lot of people use when they're manipulating people.
Here is a telltale sign that somebody you know is a narcissist. They cannot stand to see you being celebrated at all. Any celebration of you is torment to them. So on your birthday, they'll either start a fight, pretend to be sick, or make themselves conveniently unavailable. It would almost seem as if anytime something good happens for you where people are applauding you, they seem to be going through a storm or they seem to be sick. They'll take the moment and make it about them. As a matter of fact, some of them will even expect you to abandon your celebration, abandon your moment of joy, just to come and cater to them.
Funny now, but it was not funny at the time. 2 years ago, my boyfriend at the time forgot to plan anything at all special for my birthday, so I asked him what we were doing, and he took me to Chili's. We split a 2 for $22 and a molten lava cake, and while under other circumstances that meal does slap, that just like is not what I expected for my birthday, as I'm sure you can understand. But at the end of this week, I'm taking myself to Paris in Croatia to celebrate my 24th birthday, and I'm really, really excited about it. Not just because the trip is going to be fun, but because I realized that in 2 years, I got really comfortable saying no to things that are not meant for me, so I could start saying yes to things that are meant for me. And I started truly believing that the universe is on my side, and I started being on my own side, and I got comfortable in the reality that things really are going my way. And even though in the moment sometimes they might suck, ultimately things are going my way, and my life is completely transformed. 2 years ago, I couldn't have imagined doing this, but I'm doing it now, and I'm really excited. I'm really proud of myself, but I just wanted to share that with you, that things are going your way. Even though in the moment sometimes they are not up to standard, they're going your way. Start getting comfortable saying no, okay? I love you. I'm on your side.
What the fuck are you doing? Why are you sleeping? What are you doing? Babe.
Do you know what day it is today?
Why do you have a knife?
Do you know what day it is today?
No, what day is it?
You don't know.
No, I don't.
You don't know.
If I knew. Yeah,
Today's my birthday.
It's Friday.
Today's my birthday.
No, it's not.
Today's my birthday. Look at the date. Look at the date. 0218.
Back steps from first off. Stop for
No, because look.
Alright, it's the 18th yet. Stop swinging the knife up. Get the knife away from me.
It's 8:15 p.m.
Okay, I've been busy. What do you want me to do?
Been busy.
Yeah, been busy.
Been busy.
Happy birthday.
And I'm gonna be busy cutting it off.
What?
And I'm gonna be busy cutting it off.
Yeah, catch me.
So this is something that people do as well, specifically narcissists. They'll put you in an uncomfortable situation just to watch you react. Like, ladies do not react like this. They feed off of that. That's like putting gas in their car, premium gas. They love that you feel that they're special enough to get that upset. I had a girlfriend one time. We went out for her birthday. Like, her man took her out for dinner, and then we all had a girls' night where we all got together, and he was a good boyfriend, seemingly at the time. He was like, okay, y'all can all get in my SUV. I'm going to be y'all chauffeur, curbside, drop you guys off. Babe, let me know when y'all are ready. I'm going to come pick you up. I'm like, oh, that's so nice. We don't have to worry about parking downtown and paying and all that. Very nice. We have on heels. It's her birthday. She feels special. Okay, it's time to go now. And I don't want to leave after the lights come on. You need to leave before that, right? So I'm like, girl, I think it's time to call your man so we can start, it's your birthday, it's getting late. Let's get ready to go. So she's like, okay. And then it comes to closing time, everybody's leaving outside. Her man is not answering the phone. Like, I noticed this. He did not come pick us up. He did not answer her calls. He was not texting her back. And in that moment, I already knew, like, okay, just me being empathetic, I'm not going to say anything. I already know this is very embarrassing for her to be out with a group of 5 people on her birthday. All the girls are looking at her like, you are the connection to our ride. Where is it? We ended up having the Uber. And I know that was something so embarrassing for her that he did on purpose. They live together. Why would you be at home 2, 3 o'clock in the morning without your girlfriend when you're supposed to be picking her up? It's stuff like that. Like, another year, I called her like 12 on her birthday, like after the minute. And I call her like, happy birthday. And she's crying in the car. She's like, oh, I'm in the car crying. Like, we're just in a fight right now. Like, this happens so much more often than y'all actually believe. If you've experienced something like that, let me know in the comments.
What am I forgetting?
You know exactly what you're forgetting.
You're saying nothing other than today than taking pictures. What did you have planned?
I thought you had something planned.
Why would I have something planned?
Okay.
I just don't get it.
I just don't get it. I don't get it.
Wow.
I'm gonna message my friends and talk to people that actually want to, talk to me.
I do want to talk to you.
And
That's why I'm
respect
here.
me. No.
I do respect you. That's why I'm taking your pictures. What are you dealing with right now? Why are you going on about foolishness?
Okay.
You're overdoing it.
So you really don't know.
What do you, baby, listen, look into my eyes. Every day you ask me, let's take pictures. I say, okay, let's go and take the photos. What's the problem if I gotta go?
First of all, I don't ask you every day.
Okay, whenever you ask, I take your pictures, okay? Willingly, I take your photos. So why can't I go to the barbecue and enjoy some food?
Nothing is wrong. Act like he ain't do nothing wrong. Ask him where he taking you for your birthday. Tell him what you want for your birthday. Send him a list of options with the links. And ignore his disrespect because he's trying to get out of buying you a gift, girl. Do you know that by now? Be mad after you get the gift if you don't like it. Because you ain't going to disrespect me before it's time to get my gifts. Because I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. What'd you say? Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, okay, so where are we going for my birthday? And did you get all those links that I sent you? Mm-hmm. You can pick out of those. That's what I want. If you want to really surprise me, get them all. You ain't disrespecting me when it's gift time, because I'm not going to hear you. Okay? I'm just going to think you singing a rap song. Oh, I don't know that song. Does that know who that is? Sounds very ratchet. Okay, because ain't nothing going to stop me from getting what I deserve. My money, my gifts. Please, y'all, understand. When they start acting up around the holiday season, birthday, week, ignore it. They can wait till afterwards.
Okay, context, my birthday is on Valentine's Day, and I asked my boyfriend, early January, if he could ask me to be his Valentine, because he didn't do anything for my birthday last year, and my love language is definitely acts of service, so I was like, if you could, I would really appreciate, that means a lot to me. He said, yeah, he forgot, and so 2 weeks ago, I said, okay, 2 Wednesdays from now, right before my birthday, you can ask me, and, do your little thing, and I'll get ready and I'll look cute. So he hasn't responded to any of my texts, so we'll see how this goes. I'll let you know and I'll show you my outfit when I get there. Okay, this is the dress. I feel like it's very pretty. It's very cute. So let's see how this goes.
Remember when you let that shit slide? Yeah, you thought we forgot, huh?
Yeah, that was your last straw. I ain't gonna cap. You are cut the fuck off.
Narcs and birthdays, they don't go together. You want to see a narc act up? Have a birthday. Because when you have a birthday, remember, it's supposed to be all about you. But they'll make sure they do anything to make sure it's not all about you. They might try to cancel on your birthday or just make up some sort of drama while it's your birthday weekend. Everyone could be wishing you happy birthday, then all of a sudden they're like, hey, I gotta leave, gotta go. Happy birthday, and then out. Or they'll bring up something from the past that is so far in the past you can't even believe that they did. Either way, they're gonna bring some type of drama, some form of making it all about themselves. Either talking about what they did for you and this and that, holding it over your head, or they'll just create some type of drama. Either way, they're just sabotaging the time when you get all the attention. And that's trash.
A man who does not acknowledge my birthday could never be my man. You simply hate me. If you literally don't do nothing for my birthday, are you? Imagine actually laying up with a man who knew it was your birthday and did nothing.
and treats you on your birthday will tell you everything that you need to know about him. Insecure men hate women's birthdays. And the whole ballerina farm at Gabriel situation reminded me a lot of a boyfriend that I had in my 20s who was really awful. We were together for 2 years, and on both of the birthdays that I had with him, he intentionally made it about him. He made me cry on both birthdays. And worst of all, he made me feel like I was demanding for wanting to have fun on my birthday, wanting him to be there, wanting to celebrate with him. On the first birthday that I had when I was with him, he refused to tell me if he was going to show up to my seated birthday dinner, which was small, just close friends, and until the day of, and then called me and said he would only be able to come if he could bring 2 friends who I'd never met before. And of course, I let him because I was young and dumb. The second birthday that I had with him, he arrived an hour late to my seated birthday dinner and then proceeded to make me cry at the dinner in front of all of my friends and made me feel bad because I was causing a scene. And neither of the birthdays, he got me a gift. And it's not about needing something opulent, but I love gift giving. I gave him a lot of gifts. They're important to me. It doesn't have to be expensive, but just something to show you care. He said he didn't believe in birthday gifts and that I was too demanding by asking for a birthday gift. And I think the reason that insecure men hate women's birthdays so much is because it's their day to shine, and it's like the world is acknowledging it's their day to shine, and it's just very triggering for insecure men. And the whole video made me really sad. And think about all the good relationships you've had. Those boyfriends, they always make the biggest deal out of your birthday. They wake you up with flowers and cake and coffee, and they're so sweet to you, and they're not afraid to let you shine because it is your day. So think about it. How a guy treats you on your birthday will tell you everything you need to know about who he is and how he feels about you.
You know what? I honestly have started side-eyeing when these girls are graduating from college and in their graduation, all of a sudden their boyfriend thinks it's a good time to propose. Like, why are you proposing? It is not about you. Why are you proposing at her birthday dinner? It's not about you. I seen this one girl, she was sickly and had just healed of cancer and was ringing her cancer bill at the hospital in celebration. He thought it was a great time to propose to her after like 7 years, but right there at that time. So, like, even when they're doing it and it's something that you may like, the root of it is the actual issue. It's the root of it. If you've ever experienced anything like this, like I said, let me know in the comments. And if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.